Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Susan from the Information System of University of Cyber Asia. Today I would like to present about information system testing and implementation. First, I want to introduce scenarios. A company will implement a new inventory management system to improve operations. As part of the testing and the implementation process, various aspects of the system quality and the maintenance strategy will be considered. First, I want to discuss for the system testing and the maintenance. I think I need to approach with structured system testing types to assess the reliability and the performance of the system during the testing phase. Reliability focus on the system work correctly and the consistency. That is why I need to do the functional testing to check the inventory functions such as stock updates and the scanning and the reporting if it works as expected without errors. And also we need to check the data integrity to ensure the data remains the accurate and the consistent after the repeated transition and the updates. And for the performance, it based on how fast and the approach for the performance, it based on how fast and the efficiencies the system respond in different conditions. The main approach will include load, stress, and endurance testing to simulate the condition. I want to talk the load testing. This test the system with normal and unexpected peak workload to ensure its performance criteria. And the stress testing push the system beyond the expected limit to identify breaking points and the performance degradations. And the endurance testing runs the system under the sustained load for an expected period to detect memory leaks and the performance degradations. A system is not only expected to function correctly but also to maintain acceptable speed and sustainability in different conditions. Condition of technical metrics analyzed with user feedback can provide the balanced evaluations. And I want to present two scenarios for this system. There are two scenarios. First, a data integrity and accuracy scenario. It can test to ensure the system handles data correctly. In this scenario, tester can enter and modify and delete record rapidly, including some cases such as duplicate entire or incomplete data. The aim is to confirm that the systems maintain accurate, consistent data across all modules and that no data is lost or corrupt during processing. This is especially important for management systems that rely on reliable reporting and the decision making. And for the second, a peak load scenario may be tested, where the system is exposed to extreme or unexpected conditions. This could include a large number of users accessing the system simultaneously, and a sudden transition, otherwise a temporary system failure such as the network outage. The goal is to observe how the system behavior under the stress and when it is slowed down. Otherwise, under the data loss, this scenario has identified system limit and the potential risks before the full deployment. So, and I want to present about the two types of the test for the system. And I have already mentioned about the load stress and the endurance testing related to the performance. Now, I will present another tools that can performance to ensure the continuous performance of the systems. First, regression testing. The regression testing is performed after the system update, but fix or inheritance to confirm that the existing functions still perform correctly and efficiently. It helps ensure that changes made to improve or maintain the system do not negatively affect performance or introduce new issues. Continuous regression testing supports long-term reliability and performance stability. And the second is the scalability testing. The scalability testing evaluates how the system maintains its performance when the workload increased, such as adding more users and the transition and the data volume. This does check whether the system can scale by using additional resources without significant drop with the response time. The scalability testing helps assure the system to support the future growth while continuing the performance efficiency. And in the context of the management system, preventive maintenance and corrective maintenance are different in time and the purpose. I want to explain for that. The preventive maintenance is done before the problem happens, and the corrective maintenance is done after the problem. So the preventive maintenance helps to stop the system failure and the performance. For example, include the regular update and the securities and the system check, backup, and the monitoring. The goal is to keep the management system working smoothly and safe. And the corrective maintenance focus on the fixing error or the system failure. These include repairing the software problem, restoring the data, or fixing the system crash. The goal is to make the system work properly again. So the preventive maintenance try to prevent the problem, and the corrective maintenance fix the problem after it happen. This is the main difference between them. And I want to present if the system performance declines after the supplement or use. A clear and structured approach should be taken is to find and fix the problem. For that, first we need to check and confirm the problem, and look at the system log, error message, and the performance report to see when the shutdown started. Ask user which part of the system feels slow. And the second is find and the main cause. Check the system resource like CPU, memory storage, and the network usage. Review the database for the large data size or slow queries. Also, check if there is the recent update or more user than before. The task is test the system to see the problem clearly, and run the simple performance or load test to confirm where the slowdown happens. And for fourth, we need to fix the problem. This may include cleaning old data, improving database, and updating software, and changing the system setting, and grading hardware if needed. Test the fix before using it the real system. And finally, we check the system again and then monitor it. Make sure performance improve after we fix, and keep monitoring the system to prevent the problem from happening that again. So this is the step can help the system fast and stable. And to ensure that the inventory management system runs smoothly and regularly, Regular maintaining and the maintenance are very important. By continuously checking the system performance, error message, and the inventory data, problems can be detected early and fixed before they become serious. Prevent maintenance, such as installing update, applying security patches, and the cleaning of data, and making regular backup, and also help keep the system stable and reliable. And also the user training plays an important role, because once staff understand how to use the system correctly and know how to report issue, the risk of the error is reduced and the daily operation become more efficient. At the same time, having a clear contingency plan is necessary in case the system fails. It includes keeping up-to-date backup and having recovery option available, and using manual inventory record to work and continuous without major disruption. Overall, the regular monitoring, good maintenance practice, and trained users and the clear backup plan can help to assure the inventory management system work well and can quickly recover from unexpected problem. And finally, I think I can control the feedback from the customer from end user in simple and practical way to refine and improve the system. I think the common way is to use survey for the end user. After user have used the system for some time, short survey can be shared to ask about the use system speed, like some kind errors and the certification. These have collect the feedback from many users quickly. Another way is through interview or some kind of group discussions. Talk directly with users, allow them to explain their problem, needs, and the suggestions in detail. And this type of feedback is useful for understanding real challenge. And we can also use in system feedback too, such as feedback button, or this allow the user to report issues or suggestion while they are using the system. In addition, the user observation and usage data can be helpful. By watching how user interact with the system or reviewing system log, we can identify the difficulty and the repeated error or the slow process. The last is the feedback should be reviewed regularly and added on. So common issues should be prioritized, and environment should be made. User should be informed when changes are applied. This encourages continued participation and help improve the system over time. So this is for the presentations about my storylines, and I can discuss. That's all. So thank you for your attention, and have a good day. So bye bye.